Horse Hill, future of UK fossil fuels at stake in test case by Georgina Rannard. Climate and science reporter, a Surrey woman, will take her fight over a local oil drilling permit to the Supreme Court on Wednesday in a challenge that could spell the end of new fossil fuel projects in the UK. Judges will decide whether permission for oil extraction in Horse Hill was legally granted. Sarah Finch is challenging the drilling of 4 oil wells on climate change grounds. Surrey County Council told BBC News that it followed planning law. Ms. Finch is bringing the case against Surrey County Council on the grounds that it did not consider some climate impacts of burning the oil when it granted planning permission. Environmental lawyers say the landmark case could affect projects nationwide. The climate impacts in question, called downstream emissions, are the greenhouse gas emissions released when the oil is used. Ms. Finch says these are estimated to be 10 million tons of carbon dioxide over 20 years. One airline passenger on a return trip from London to Boston, US, emits around 1 ton of carbon. Planning authorities say that they don't need to consider the climate impacts of the actual burning of the oil, just from the drilling. It's like saying a chocolate cake is low-calorie as long as you don't eat it. Ms. Finch, who campaigns with local organization Wheeled Action Group, told BBC News. Greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide trap the sun's heat in the atmosphere, causing the planet's temperature to rise. A simple guide to climate change. The County Council is required to determine planning applications in accordance with the Development Plan, the National Planning Policy Framework, national policy and other material considerations, as set out in legislation and case law. The Horse Hill planning application was determined on this basis, a spokesperson for Surrey County Council said.